It's night and day. Alright, so we're going to do something a little bit different for you guys this time. This is Final Fantasy Record Keeper.
This is so cool.
Alright, so the concept of Final Fantasy Record Keeper is that it uses the completely traditional old school 16-bit sprite type graphics, but they represent all of the games that way, whereas originally Final Fantasy 4, 5, and 6 were done in that 16-bit sprite style, and I think this game takes the sprites directly out of 6, but they've also translated all the graphics from all of the games, even the modern 3D ones like 15, into super
into 16-bit.
Yeah.
Sprites. Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, but then you see the fighting effects and all of the animations of the spells and stuff are more modernized with flashier kind of graphics. So
cool. Yeah, interesting like pairing that they did. I love the music.
Yeah, the music is straight out of the original source games. So if you want to get technical, Final Fantasy Record Keeper has the single best soundtrack of any game ever made in history, hands down. Because it has the soundtracks of every Final Fantasy game in it. And all the Final Fantasy games have super high-end,
awesome
amazing soundtracks.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do here is just show you guys a little bit of Record Keeper, showing off Squall beating some serious ass, because you were kind of interested in Squall and Dissidia, here he's shining in a different game.
Yeah, Squall is, like, any avenue that I can find to watch Squall be a badass, I'm going to take that. So we can we can enjoy some Squall beating the crap out of people. And, I think I'm going to be very happy about that.
We're going to do a fight here that's one of the events. It's not the most recent event, but it's pretty recent.
Okay.
So the events are updated very frequently. Like, there's a new event every week. All right, so let's dive into it.
All right. Is that another one of those things? Okay.
All right, so this fight is from Final Fantasy XIV, Ravana. There's a boss fight in that game, and they kind of emulate it in Record Keeper here. So what I'm going to do is, this is a jumpstart event, so everybody starts with all of their soul rakes ready to go at the very beginning. So that's going to let us get set up really quick. Here goes Squall already.
Oh my god.
Beating some ass. But yeah, see his life bar under Ravana there?
Yeah.
It went down a tiny bit, but I'm going to get set up here. And this is Rinoa. She's also from Final Fantasy VIII. She's the female lead in Final Fantasy VIII.
Ah.
So yeah, they work well together here.
Oh my god, this looks so awesome.
So it's a party-based game where you control a party of up to 5 people and try and combine their skills in an efficient way to wreck the enemies. So it's a lot of fun. So now we're basically just going through the motions, getting set up.
Yeah.
And as soon as all the pieces are in place, Squall's gonna go nuts and absolutely just wreck this guy in 2 seconds. So even though this is not the hardest content in the game, it's up there. So this is Aerith. She's from Final Fantasy VII. So the rest of the team is Ramza from Tactics at the top, Ishtola from 14 at the bottom. So, alright, this guy's... Oh! Uh-oh.
Oh.
Don't worry, we're in zero trouble. Zero.
I see a lot of large numbers happening. I'm like, oh, this can't be good.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, Ishtola's just gonna... Just like in Dissidia, she's got the big bubble. And it's gonna heal us. Boom! Much more efficiently than Dissidia. Alright, we're almost ready here.
Oh my god.
This thing is a Magicite. It's, Magicite is currently the hardest content in the game, and if you defeat the bosses there, it allows you to summon them. So we used that Magicite to put an ice weakness on the enemy, and Squall's doing primarily ice damage, so that's going to help him just...
destroy. Basically.
Yeah. So right now, we're going to call in the Cloud Summon with Squall. And the Cloud Summon is pretty much completely broken, because it lets any character break the damage cap.
Oh, wow.
So that, combined with Squall being crazy ice badass, is gonna going to allow some serious damage very soon.
Oh my god.
You've got that whole question of who's better, Cloud or Squall? Well, why not team them up and see how much damage you can really do. Here we go.
Oh my god.
See you later.
That is monstrous.
Yeah, that is actually monstrous.
That is like, that was what, like 50,000 or something like that?
50,000 a hit times 7 hits, yeah.
Oh my god.
Once all the pieces were in place, yeah, I was telling you, if you blink, you'll miss it.
Yeah.
It's all set up and then boom, pull the trigger.
Yeah, you get like barely any in the beginning, and then like no damage is dealt for like most of the turns, and then all of a sudden, like the screen is just flickering, and there's like so much things going on. And then by the end of it, yeah, just Squall come in for the final kill. That was so awesome. He's so badass.
Yeah, it doesn't take long to absolutely destroy a boss in this game, actually. In this game, the way it works is it's a gacha game, so there's a chance you use the currency in the game, which is mithril, and you save it up, and then you use it to get weapons, and it's a random chance. So they've released new banners to get the weapons with each new event that comes out, which is about one a week. And then you try your luck at getting there's no guarantee you'll get the stuff. You can also pay real money, so there's a gambling element to it, which if people don't have enough self-control, they can kind of lose a lot of money. So if you guys get into this game, be aware of that. Don't spend, I'm 100% free to play. I don't spend any
money on
real world money on it. Yeah, just the in-game currency. And the game is much more free-to-play friendly than most other gacha games. Like, you get more of the currency, and the odds aren't as bad on the gacha, but it's better than most of the more modern gacha games. In any case, for a lot of characters, they try to set it up so that you need more than one of their relic weapons in order to maximize the character, because the company's trying to make money, and that way you'll have to draw multiple times to get the magical combination. But for Squall, if you have this one weapon, he can
that's it.
Yeah, he can basically one-man army some stuff. So it's pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. So you could just have Squall and then just a whole bunch of supportive characters and just rain down on your opponent.
Yeah,
basically.
Squall can carry as the primary damage dealer on his own.
Man.
So I mean, pretty much it's a party-based game, so it's not almost any combination of characters you run, you will need, main damage dealers plus support characters.
Right.
So that's not
like a show for Squall so much as it is just the show for the game itself, like the strategy for it.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's not something that only Squall has. But
Squall's just such a badass.
Yeah,
in the way that he does it.
Squall, at least with the one weapon, you're already good to go.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of characters, you want to try and find this mixing, matching combination between them or between them with additional other characters getting matching relics. Like in this case, we did have Squall with Renoa, and what Renoa was contributing in this battle was called a chain, where she increases ice damage with this. If she uses her chain, it increases all ice damage done over time. So that pairs extremely well with Squall's thing, which is in this game. Yeah,
it's an ice primary attack.
Right, because in this game, all the characters are elementally based. They all have an element that they work, or some of them have a few elements that they can work. But yeah, so the pair of them together really ups the damage, and you can see the results once all the pieces are in place. The boss melted in an instant.
Exactly, yeah. Just like one attack just fell from like almost 100% of his life to 0, and that was insane. Yeah, that's really cool to see. At least Squall is like, you can see him shining in pretty much in all the games that I've seen him in.
So yeah, this game's pretty fun. In terms of the various gacha games out there and the various Final Fantasy mobile titles out there, I think this is the best one. It's definitely the one I've had the most fun with playing. So if you guys want, you can give it a shot. It's definitely free to download, and you can be very successful going 100% free to play. So if the gambling element freaks you out, just don't bother. Or if you have poor self-control, definitely don't bother.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we thought we'd show you something a little bit different here. If you guys want to see more Record Keeper or other random games, absolutely let us know.
Yeah, just Shoot us a comment and let us know what you'd like to see. Could be Final Fantasy, could not. We'll take a look at it. So.
Yeah, as you can see from our catalog, we cover pretty much anything.
Yeah.
We're happy to dive back into more Record Keeper or other genres, whatever you guys want to see.
Oh yeah, definitely. We can open up that catalog a bit more for you. Just let us know.
All right, so we'll see you guys next time.
All right, we'll catch you guys in the next game.